Alright, welcome back, and this is part 3 of our walkthrough of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. And we will be continuing right away, going through the Forest of the Fallen Giants. I'm not sure if we're going to make it all the way to the boss in this episode. It might be in the next one. We'll see how far we can get. Again, trying to keep these two, give or take, around the 20-minute-ish mark, 20 to half an hour. Trying to keep it reasonable so you guys aren't just watching videos that won't end. Start right off and go here and buy a couple of items. Hopefully I remember. I don't have enough. I will show you a shortcut. It's a bit of a hack. I don't know if they might have patched it out by now, but I don't think they have. If you stand right about here, aim pretty much straight down, and walk forward, and throw a firebomb, which I don't have, you will kind of hack the game a bit and blow up a shortcut. We are going to be taking the long way around, but I will try and show you guys that that shortcut does actually work. Not a good start. As you can see, if you hit the wall half the time, it just bounces your hit off instead of actually hitting what you intend to, which is not good. Life gem right away. We did pick up armor, I believe, off that enemy. Oh, helmet. Might as well wear it because it will keep us still within our carry weight limit and nothing new otherwise. I'm gonna walk across here even though this is going to be locked. Just to come get this item here, which is another soul item. Always good to get those. Like I said, this door is locked for now. We will be getting the key later on. And we will be back because there are some very good items behind there. Over here is another locked door. Again, it's another, I think it's the same key as the other one actually, which again we will get later on. In Dark Souls 2, the original version, this area behind this door was actually right about our level once we'll have the key to get there. In Scholars of the First Sin, they've changed it around a bit and it's a much harder area, so we will not be doing that just yet. So here, oops, and apparently we're going to fall all the way down by accident. That is not good. We did eventually want to go here, but this is not how we wanted to get here. We're just going to check our Estus quickly to get back to hopefully full health. Quite a few good items in this area. Again, I did not mean to actually fall all the way down here. Usually you would use that branch that we see there to come up onto here and then go this way. You're going to get those guys firing arrows at you the whole time, so just kind of quickly try and take out the other guys. Getting fired at from every direction. Oh, this is not good. It's definitely not going as planned, but that's how Dark Souls goes sometimes, not as you plan. So we're gonna run quickly, run up here, kill this guy. This will be one less guy firing arrows at us. No, we do not want to. I guess we're falling down. We didn't mean to go there yet, but we were gonna come here anyway, so careful because there's another enemy down here. Now, Fire Sword is helping us out here because we're doing much more damage than we were with the Broadsword. So we want to go down this way first, as the other way will just bring us back to the start. We want to come up here, get yet another Titanite Shard. The item behind here you cannot get yet. It's in that area behind the door that I showed you that was locked, so we will be going there much later. That guy is really starting to annoy me. We'll go back up and go the way that I actually meant to go. This area is a bit kind of circular because you keep looping around on yourself and coming back to the start and going again and coming back to the start and going again and so forth. So this is where I wanted to go the first time. Drop down here, get the torch. Don't really need it, but it's there. Do not go that way because you will die. That is a big drop. Apparently he can hit us through there. You're going to take fall damage here, so just kind of get ready for it. Take it. Not much you can do about it. I kind of wish we had fire bombs to open that shortcut. We might end up dying trying to open it. So normally this is where you'd fall the second time. That's usually how I do it. Now you want to run here, jump, get across, ignore the guy in the window. We'll be killing him in a second. Fall down here. And don't take that ladder just yet. Come in here, pause for a second. I don't think it's even possible for that rock to kill you, but just pause for a second. Human effigy again. Down here is absolutely nothing but a death pit. So what you want to do is run all the way up. This is an NPC, so don't kill him. But you will want to come over here and just get rid of this guy. Careful not to fall off, because again, that will kill you. Some more amber herb. Again, that restores spell uses. Not much use with the knight.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Kale. I'm navigating.
This is just an explorer named Kale. He will tell you about how he is traveling the land, trying to get a map of the entire Drang Lake area. He tells you he has a house in Majula.
Then what? What?
And just skip ahead. He gives you his house key, so now we can actually go into his house.
What a joy to meet him. Incredible, really, isn't it?
You want to keep talking to him. He'll tell you that there's something in the basement.
I'll be back.
So there you go. When he says, I'll be back in Majula soon, that is your cue that his dialogue has completed, and he will eventually return to town once you've cleared his house of the threats. So we're going to loop back around again. So up this ladder. Drop down here. Kill this final archer. There we go. And then you want to drop back down here. Run across. And then normally you would be going up, but what I will actually do is go back to the bonfire, rest, and buy a couple of items that I wanted to buy, as I now have the souls for it. Do this very quickly. Now, as I said, resting at the bonfire will respawn all those enemies, but we've already cleared that whole section, so we don't really need to go back there. So we'll talk to the vendor here, buy some items, and the items we want are fire bombs. Go ahead and buy 5 just to be safe, because I have a bad habit of missing these. So skip over her dialogue. We want to equip the fire bombs to our belt. We'll see if we can get the shortcut to open. There you go. And that's just how you do that. So we'll just rest again to get all of our health back. And I'm actually surprised I got that on the first try. So basically here, what you're going to want to do, we're going to use the shortcut because we were basically there. The other end, straight ahead, is where we would have come up if we had kept going up that tree branch. So we want to kill this guy. Try and lure his buddy down here to come up as well. I wish I still had some throwing daggers. We'll just kill him down here, I guess. The guy up there will throw fire bombs at you. Let's see if we can't just get him with a firebomb. Nope, obviously not. As you can see, the other way to open the shortcut is to come up this way and to either have your own fire bombs, throw them at the barrels that are stacked here, or try and get him to throw a firebomb at you and roll out of the way to blow up the wall. We will be going this way quickly, so yeah. That is the one problem with using a fire weapon, is if you hit anything that can explode, you will take damage from it. So just heal up quickly so we don't die. All these darker kind of barrels are filled with explosives, so you want to be careful or just roll through them to prevent the explosion. We want to kill this guy here just to get him out of the way. Are you going to double swing? Nope. Ooh, that was a close one. So you see, they're slow, so they're not that hard to kill. You want to just wait for him to swing, get out of his way, go in, get your hits in, roll back out. So I'll just show you guys. Normally what you would do is come up this branch here. You can see this is the area we were in. If you came up this branch all the way, you would end up here. Fight the turtle guy, fight the archer. And yeah, normally you'd blow the hole from this side. We just cheated slightly. Up here are a couple of items that are good to get. Be warned, however, there is a boss fight that is meant for later that will be initiated right here. The nice part is you don't actually have to fight this guy just yet, and here he comes. That would be the pursuer. So if we don't want to fight him right away, in our case, I haven't leveled up enough to do it, and at this point I can usually do him if I co-op. We're playing offline, there's no NPCs to help us, so we're just gonna let him go away, and we'll fight him later on where we're actually supposed to be fighting him. It is a good idea to kill him this early, though, because you do get his soul, and then you won't have to kill him the second time around. Just makes it that much quicker. Gives you some extra souls earlier on. Just roll away so we don't have to fight 3 of these guys at once. It'll get you his souls earlier on, so that's always a good thing. Great, so we're still going to get to fight all 3 of these guys. Try and kill a couple of them quick. Don't be afraid to run away if you need to. Regroup a bit. Cheese some of them a bit with firebombs just to make it that much easier. We're still low level, we're still very weak. And that completely missed, so that's brilliant. We'll just go down here quick and heal again. Really? Okay. There we go. Some radiant life gems, slightly bigger life gems. I'm not sure where my shield went there. So once you've cleared all the enemies that are up there, they won't get up if you are doing the boss fight. They will get up afterwards, which is not great either, but hey. Human effigy and some life gems. Another torch, not really useful so far. And here's why we came up here, for an Estus flash shard. So then we want to get some more repair powder, and we will continue on our journey. The guy that was throwing the firebomb should be around here somewhere. There he is. Just get rid of him. So you want to take this ladder down, do a 180 right here and get the item, which is a green blossom. We will skip this room right here for now and run ahead and talk to this NPC.
Hello there.
He tells you basically that his partner went inside and got trapped, and there's treasure in there, but
I'll leave this one to you.
There you go. He leaves this one to us, so we already got the warning that when we go in, the door will close behind us. That's basically what he was saying, so what I usually do is just run in, wait for that to close, and loads of enemies are going to come running out, and hopefully we don't die. So you want to kill these guys as fast as you can. And this is not going well, because the lock-on system is not behaving. Oh no, this is not going well. sometimes it's a good idea to just unlock, run away slightly, and heal up, which is what we're gonna do. I would like to kill that last little minion before we fight these two bigger knights. So use your rolls, avoid them. This guy's almost dead, and of course, just out of my range there. That should be that one, and there we go. No item drops. Alright, so continuing on towards his treasure. In the original Dark Souls, this goes a bit differently. When you walk in, there are a couple of minions right in there, and then the bigger knights are just hanging out in here as you venture forward. Right here is a hidden door. Walk up to it, press A to get this chest, and to be rewarded with a Sorcerer's Staff and some Amber Herb. Sorcerer's Staff is your catalyst to be able to cast sorceries. We don't have the intellect right now to do it. And then you'll see in the opposite side here, you can't make this jump, so don't even try, but you can see the ladder there on the other side. So you want to fall down here, fall all the way down, you'll take a bit of fall damage again. Talk to Pate.
Well, I hope that break. Be careful. Oh.
And this is how you get the large white soapstone, which is the other co-op item. We got the small white soapstone last time. He explains what it is.
Well, I hope. Well.
Let's just make sure. And yeah, that's all his dialogue. So now, as you can see, last time we got the small white soapstone, which puts a small sign down. That one's more time-based, whereas the large soapstone will last until you beat a boss or until you leave the game on purpose. So right here you'll see ballistas. What you want to do is barely step inside, turn around, run away. They will fire the ballistas. You'll see a bunch of enemies just died from it. And you heard that large explosion too, which hopefully killed another enemy. Sometimes they come pouring out, that's why I ran up, so that we could kind of try and separate them. Sometimes they just don't want to come out. Oh, here we go. So it's these undead knights again. Got a bit more stamina now, so we can get a couple more swings in, which is always very good. So a couple of items in here, a large soul, a blue wooden shield, and a great soul arrow, which is a good spell, especially this early on, if you are playing a caster type of character. Which again, we are not, but... now these ballista you can fire, interact with, pull back, press A again to fire. Important to note, because those will be useful for a boss later on. These can be lit. They're just, they're torches. I believe this is a trap chest. Yep, so there you go. There's two types of trap chests. You just saw the first one, a little thing that shoots arrows out. The other one is a poison cloud that explodes. You'll hear like a clicking sound like we did. Roll away. The safest bet is to roll away at a bit of an angle. You will dodge between the arrows that way, and if it's a poison cloud, dodging backwards makes you out of range, basically. Here's another mechanic that I don't know why they only put in the game once. The door does not open from this side. Hit it once. Hopefully they'll wake up. Give it another little tap. There we go, and the enemies will open the door for you. Just get some two-handing action in here so that we can actually get the pokes in and not hit the wall. Two-handing will do more damage and also gives you a different moveset. I'm pretty sure there was a third one in. Yeah, there we go. So know your movesets for your weapons. Try them out. Like I said, the two-handing here with the right trigger does a poke, so when you're in confined areas, you're sure you won't be hitting the wall. Open this for yet another chest. And we get a life ring and a large Titanite shard. Now, at the beginning, you noticed one of the gifts was a life ring. The reason I don't take it is because we get one right here, and it's the exact same. So again, bringing our HP total even higher. This little wall faceplate here is something that we will come back for. I should have gone back to town quickly, but we'll go do that now, actually. Or, actually, we'll loop around and we'll come back. Those are devices that you will interact with. You need a special item to interact with. Actually, we'll go to town and do that right now, because there's still quite a bit to do, and I don't think we'll have time to get all the way around or to the boss in this video. We'll save that for another video. So we're gonna just use the shortcut, come back here, rest at the bonfire, get our health, Estus, and everything back, and go back to town quickly. We'll clear out town, what we got now, and then we'll call it for this video, and we'll continue in part 4 now, I think.
Is that a shard? Here,
So when you do have a
see
shard
mine.
and you
However,
speak to her, she'll remind you that you have it. It's just so you don't forget. So there you go. Give her a shard. Again, I don't know why this animation is so long. There we go. Estus is strengthened. We might as well get a couple of levels while we're here. I think we're good on endurance, and I guess we'll only get one level. Boost our strength, do a bit more damage. The blacksmith should now be at work. This is where you will...
The name and you?
Skip over his dialogue. This is where you will buy some weapons. This is who will repair weapons if they're fully broken. And this is also who will reinforce your weapons. You'll always see at the bottom, the bottom middle, the required items to upgrade the item to the next level. Titanite shards or special kinds of Titanite. The cost is somewhere in, the cost is right under the item, so here it cost me 500 souls and 1 Titanite shard. To get this to a +1, we might as well do it. You'll see on the right hand side there, it just boosted up my damage, physical and fire, to 86 instead of 78. We won't upgrade anything else, because it's not really worth it. Titanite shards you can go ahead and pretty much use by the end of the game. You're going to have so many that it doesn't even really matter. It's kind of ridiculous. Trying to get this done quickly so this isn't a super long episode, but we got Kale's key that opens the door to Kale's house here. What you want to do is come in here, go all the way around, and grab this, a Pharos' Lockstone. And that is the item to interact with that kind of face that we saw in the wall. Next we will want to, that is to the basement, but first we want to go upstairs. I believe there was a couple of items to grab through here, and yes, there's a chest here. I think that's all, which will give us another Titanite shard. So see, I've already got, I used one and now I just replaced it already basically. That was the only thing up here, so we will just go down to the basement, defeat the hard enemy, quote-unquote, and, well, as soon as I don't get lost. So this is Kale's basement, and then you want to go down one further, and oh no, it's a skeleton. He will cause bleed even if you're blocking. He's kind of weak to fire. If you're a caster, he's a complete joke. There we go. With our fire longsword, he's not that hard. He'll drop a human effigy. Then in the back corner here, you will get yet another Estus Flash shard, and there is a chest here to give us a, I believe this is the, I forget what they're called. Yes, a soul vessel in this game, which is the item you use to basically respec your character. Another torch there, lighting it doesn't really do much. And that's it. So we are going to just go and give her the Estus shard and rest again. Might be able to get another level, and we'll call it there for this video as it's getting a bit long. And continue next time where we'll open the last shortcut in Forest of the Fallen Giants, and depending on time we might go ahead and just kill the boss. So we'll just give her, oh actually, do I have enough? No, I don't. We will go ahead and upgrade our Estus Flask and then rest. So see, we're still in the first area, and we are already at 4 Estus flasks. Alright, so we're going to stop there, and like I said, next time we will complete the tour of Forest of the Fallen Giants, and possibly kill the boss, depending on time.